Hi everyone, good day. Welcome to JANIS channel. My name is JANIS. Don't forget to subscribe my page, turn your notification button so you're able to receive our notification and posts whenever I have an update for you. Alright, in our previous video we talked about some important algebraic formulas. So and I told you people that in this video we'll be looking at some algebraic questions. And lucky enough, these algebraic questions was picked from GSC 2023 examination. So looking at some 4 different questions, all are involved in algebra. So the first one here we have, they said, solve the equation. This is an equation. Why is it an equation? Equal to sign, like indicated in my previous video. Now this is an equation. Equal to sign, left hand and the right hand side. So go straight to the solving. Number 1, solution to the first question here. They said solve the equation 2x squared plus x minus 3 equal to 0. 2x squared plus x minus 3 equal to 0. So now I have this solution to question 1. They gave me 2x squared plus x minus 3 equal to 0. Now if I have, this is a quadratic equation. Now since it's a quadratic equation, the first thing I have to use, I will look at the product and look at the additive factor. There are 2 things to look up to when you have a quadratic equation. Now how do I identify as a quadratic equation? Because of the value of square. They have 2x squared, so it's a quadratic equation. It's a quadratic equation. Now the first thing I have to look for is the product and the additive equations. So now this one that have the x square, which is the p. So I want to look for the product. What are the product now? 2 and 3. I'll pick the 2 and pick one of the constants, which is on the left hand side of the equation, on the part at which the quadratic equation is. So I'll pick it. So the product here is 2 times 3. That means this 2 times this 3 gives me 6. That's the first thing to do. So how did I get my 2? I got my 2 from here and I got the 3 from here. So it gave me a 6. So then I'll look at what are the factors of 6. So I have 6. My factors of 6 are 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. Are you following? Okay. 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. Then remember, these factors can be in addition and subtraction. So that means my factor of 6, which is the factor of 6, then becomes minus 2 plus 2, then minus 3 plus 3. There are the factors of 6. The first thing I do I'll pick these 2 and these 3. They gave me 6. The product then gave me 6. Now the factor of 6 are 2 and 3. So what are the factors of 6? Plus 2 minus 2, plus minus 3 and plus 3. These are the factors of 6. Then having gotten my factor of 6, then I'll say, okay, then what number will I use that will give me the additive number? So I'll pick this x, which is 2 and 3. So what will I do now to give me 1? What will I add, which is the additive factor? What will I add from this 2 and 3 to give me 1, a positive 1? So to get a positive 1, that means it becomes I'll pick my factor, which is I'll pick the plus 3 and the minus 2. I'll pick the plus 3 and minus 2. Give me 1. That is the additive factor, which is for the x. Which is for the x, because x is 1. Good. So that means the 2 factors I'm using is plus 3 and minus 2 are the 2 factors to use. So if I've gotten those 2 factors, then my equation becomes 2x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. This 2x, this 3x, this 3x and this 2x, I got it from the product of 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Then gave me 6. Then the factors of 6 are 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. So now, having picked those 2 factors, the 2 factors are 3 and 2. So that means I'll have a plus 3 plus 2, minus 3 and minus 2. So inside those factors, which of them will I add together to give me 1? So I'm picking plus 3 and minus 2. in those factors to give me 1. That's why I had to represent it here. So my equations become this. So now if I have this 2x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 3 equal to what? 0. That means I can decide to what? Group this. I'll group it before factorizing it. That means I'm picking this, I'm picking this. 2x squared plus 3x, then I have what? Minus 2x minus 3 on the left hand side. Now I want to factorize this. Now what is common from this? The common thing here is what? What is common? The highest common factor here is what? X is the highest common factor. So I'll pick my what? X, then I open a what? A bracket. If x go in this, what's remaining? I'm left with 2x here. If x go in this one, I'm left with plus 3. That's for this one. Now what's common here? Common value here is what? Is minus 1. This has x, this doesn't have x. So the common value here is what? Minus 1. I'll put my minus 1. Then open a bracket. Then minus 1 go in this, what's left? I'm left with just 2x. Minus go in this becomes plus 3. Then close my bracket equal to what? 0. Then I have these two brackets, they are the same. I'll pick one of them. So I'm left with what? X minus 1. I mean this x and this minus 1. Then I'll pick my what? 2x plus 3. I pick one of the what? Brackets equal to what? 0. That means I have what? X minus 1 is equal to 0, or 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. These are the two values that are equal to 0. So that means my x is equal to what? When 1 moves to this part, my x is 1, or then I have it as what? 2x plus 3 equal to 0. Then if 3 is moving this way, it becomes what? 2x equal to what? Minus 3. Plus 3 moved, it became minus 3. Then divide both sides by 2 to get my value of x. So my value of x here is equal to what? Minus 3 over 2. So I have two value of x. Value of x is what? Equal to 1, or value of x is equal to what? Minus 3 over 2. So this is my answer for number 1. Okay, we'll go straight to number solution. Number 2. Question says what? Factorize completely. So how do I factorize this equation completely? So the question is what? They gave me 3x squared minus 27. I was asked to factorize this completely. So now if I have to factorize this, now the first thing I have to look at what is common. Now this is what? This is a quadratic expression. It's not an equation, because there's no presence of equal to sign. Just like number 1 will have what? An equal to sign. So that's the complex quadratic equation. This is a quadratic expression. There's no equal to sign here. So they will ask what? They factorize completely. So how do I factorize this question completely? It's very simple. So now I'll look at the number. What is common to both numbers here? So I can get 3 from here. The highest factor here is 3. Then the highest factor here is also 3. So that means I'll bring my 3 and open a bracket. So I have what? If 3 going this was left, I'm left with what? X squared here. Then minus, if 3 is going to this part, what left here, I'm left with what? 9. So from this part, remember the question said completely. Completely, they say a value of square here. I can try to factorize and stop here, but the question said factorize completely. So you have to factorize it completely until there's nothing to factorize again. So and I'm left with what? It now becomes what? 3 equal to what? Then if I have my x squared minus, I can decide to say this is what? I have this as what? 3 x squared, then minus 3 raised to power 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. So 3 raised to power 2. So I'm now left with what? 3, remember your quadratic formula I gave you. It becomes what? X minus 3. Then we also have what? X plus 3. One of the quadratic formula I gave you. I said when you have what? X squared minus what? Maybe b squared. It becomes what? X minus b, then x plus b. So this is what the answer. Factorize this completely for question number 2. So move straight. Simplify 2 open brackets, x plus 3y close bracket minus 3 open bracket 4x minus 2. So I have my question: 2 open brackets, x plus 3y close bracket minus 3 open bracket 4x minus 2 close my bracket. So I'm asked to factorize this. So what I have to do is what? I'll open the what? the bracket. I'll open the what? My bracket. So what's opening the first bracket? 2. So 2 open this. 2 times x is what? 2x plus 2 times 3 is 6y. Then we'll have minus 3 times 4 is what? 12x. Then minus times minus give us the positive. Then 3 times 2 is what? 6. Then what do? I have to what? Rearrange this. I'll rearrange this. So the numbers are the same to come close. So have what? 2x. Then we'll have what? Minus 12x. They both have the same coefficient. That's why I'm bringing them close. Then I have my plus 6y. Then I have my plus 6. 2x minus 12x is what? Minus 10x plus what? 6y plus 6. So can I simplify anything here again? No, nothing can be added or subtracted again. So this is my answer for question number 3. The first thing I did was open the bracket. So what's close to the bracket opens the bracket. 2 times x gave me 2x. 2 times 3 gave me 6y. Then I have a minus here. Minus this positive is positive here, so it gives me a negative sign. Then 3 times 4 gave me 12. Then bring my x. Then minus times minus gave me the positive sign. Then 3 times 2 gave me 6. So since they say I should simplify, that means I have to simplify to the lowest. Now we have a 2x here and 12x. So they have to come together. I'm rearranging this particular question. Then I have what? My 6y. Then I have my plus 6. Then 2x minus 12x gave me minus 10x. Then plus 6y. Then plus 6. So this is my answer to question number 3. So go to question number 4. Solution. Question number 4 solution. 5 raised to the power minus 3x equal to what? 125. Good. Now they ask me to solve this. The first thing I have to look like, since this is what? Having a what? A power of minus 3x. And this is just 125. I have to make their bases the same. I have to make their bases the same. So it becomes what? 5 raised to the power minus 3x equal to what? So 125. I have to change it to the same base. 5, 5. So 5 raised to the power 3 is 125. That is 5 times 5 times 5. Give me 125. So 5 raised to the power 3 is the same thing as what? 125. So I've made them the same base. So base will cancel the base. So I'm left with what? Minus 3x equal to what? 3. Then all I have to do is, since I'm looking for the value of x, so I'll divide both sides by what? 3. Minus 3. Divide here by minus 3 and also this part by minus 3. So minus 3 will cancel minus 3. My x now be equal to what? Minus 1. That's a negative 1. Thank you very much. So I've decided to have solved what? My algebra question in question 1, question 2, question 3, and question 4. And this is a question of what? GSE 2023. Thank you very much. Don't forget to on your notification button and subscribe to my page to get more questions on maths and updates. See you soon. Bye.